Today we have your favorite Takeuchi mini excavator. This is TB260 model. As you can see, beautiful red and gray, and we're going to replace the secondary fuel filter. Maintenance is a king. It's most important to keep your machine happy and reliable. Here's the old filter and we're going to put a new one. Let's get started. Here we go. Let's pop open right side hood with your radiators, hydraulic tank, and down below you can see secondary fuel filter. I'm going to use a pipe pliers to break that filter loose. Tool of your choice, but I found those pliers are best. And I'm turning that filter with the pliers. Sometimes it's harder, sometimes it's easier. Okay, now it's coming off. Nice and easy. Guys, if you're not a subscriber, click that subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you won't miss any videos. Alright, filter is removed. We have a rubber gasket is still on the filter. Most important. Let's wipe our filter housing, make sure it's clean. And there's no rubber gasket stuck to the housing. Nice and clean aluminum, beautiful. Alright, yes, gasket is there. Pay attention to that, sometimes it can get sticky. Alright, I'm putting a fresh diesel fuel on a new filter rubber gasket. Yeah, there is some important information on the side of the filter you can read. Pretty easy to follow, but we'll go through that. But main question, should you pre-fill the filter or put it dry and pump it up later? If you're going to put a fuel, you have to put the fuel around, not in the center of the filter, because there's where the clean fuel is coming. If you pour just fuel inside the hole, the fuel won't get filtrated and you're risking to get some contamination. As you can see, I have my fresh diesel fuel transferred in a smaller container and I'm pouring that fuel slowly, letting it sip through the filter. And that filter will do the job, cleaning the fuel. If any contaminates there, they will get caught in the filter. I know some people just pour it fast or even filled up with the ATF fluid, saying it's good for the pump. I won't discuss that topic, it's for another video, but better be safe than sorry and keep your machine clean. If this video is helpful, informational, educational, or just might be interesting to watch, put a thumbs up. That really helps the channel, and also appreciating your time watching the video. We are halfway through the process. More important information is coming up in a minute. Alright, as you can see, it's almost full to the neck. Just a little bit left room for the installation, and I have my spill pad there already. Make sure we're not spilling any fuel down below. Line up your filter with the receiver and start a few threads. You can feel it, it's going nice and easy. You don't want to cross thread it and go too crazy. As soon as it touches the base, that rubber gasket, you go 3/4 turns, 1 turn, and it will be happy. Won't leak. Yes. How often should you replace the secondary fuel filter? It's the second step of filtration after the fuel filter screen water separator. According to my Takeuchi service repair manual, every 500 hours. That's what Takeuchi recommends, but you better go and check specifically to your machine. This Takeuchi equipped with the YANMAR diesel, and yeah, filters are cheap. Fixing fuel system issues and causing some engine damage won't be cheap. Alright, everything's tight. Let's wipe that fuel, what might be there. And next step, we're going to prime the fuel, get air purge from the system. By the way, on a Takeuchi, it's so easy compared to some old machines. Alright, we still have some air right at the top. Most of the air is already gone, just because we pre-filled the filter, and we still have a fuel system full of fuel. But very important step, don't miss it. Turn key to the on position for 60 seconds. You will hear the electric lift pump running. It will prime the fuel through the system. Push there. That's little guy. Now it's working. You can hear that buzzing sound. It will run for 60 seconds. Then you crank it over. And so whatever is left will get pushed back into the tank. Now I'm going to check for any possible fuel leaks. Just look around. There's no any sippages. Shouldn't be, and as you can see there's none. Guys, if you have any questions, comments, critics, suggestions, recommendations about your Takeuchi questions, maybe put them down in the comment section below. That is a water separator. That's our video. Well, let me know down in the comment section below how often you usually replace the fuel filters on your excavators. As a rule of thumb, I prefer to write the date and hours on my filter. That way I don't need to go through the login books and look where I serviced a specific machine and whatever. 4,373 hours. I know exactly when machine was serviced. I like also to put a date. That way I know when I did it, and I can calculate 500 hours when will be next service. Yeah, simple as that. That paint marker can be very helpful, and you don't need to overcomplicate your life. This machine sounds happy. It's hard working little digger. Here's the time for my favorite part. Let's open the old filter and see how dirty and gunky it can be after 500 hours. It's still smoking. We cut it open with a zippy cut, and honestly it looks pretty clean. No any gunk, dirt, debris. That's mostly from the saw that metal does. There's the spring. Let's save that. And yeah, on the bottom it looks pretty good. Well, it's a secondary filter. It will catch the small particles. And as you can see, yeah, a little bit after filtrating the fuel for 500 hours. Nothing pretty much in between the cardboard folds. Yeah, pretty good. Well, thank you so much guys for watching the video all the way to the end. Take care everybody, and see you next one. Bye bye.